Hello, hello, welcome back. Another episode of Silent Hill F. Existential Gamers Live. I need to switch to my controller. Whoops. Yes, we're gonna be continuing. I think last time we left off, we were in the other world. After finishing the middle school. Dealing with all that Rinko drama. And useless shoe. They could have at least shown him doing something. Why does it seem brighter than last time we played? Settings got changed. Right? Looks like the settings got changed. Everything looks brighter. I don't know why. Everything's like suddenly super bright. What do we got over here? Oh my god. Came out of nowhere. Out of here. I don't like that they try to sneak attack you like that. It's so unfair. I need a fox symbol. Or not fox, no, that's Inato-sama. Oh, Inara-sama, I don't know what that one is. Check over here. Like, I really feel like this area is supposed to be darker than it is. Oh, it looks much better. Okay, yeah, that looks more like it was supposed to be. I was like, it looks really off. But yeah, that just looks like it fixed it. Yeah, what am I missing? Can I go to the other? Can I go to the other door? No, I cannot. What do we got here? Oh. That opened this then. Hang on, bother with you. So then... Green symbol. Why are you crying? Oh, here we go. No, maybe. Or no. Letter from Rinko to Hinako. Hinako, here, you'll feel better after eating this. Forget what those jerks said today. And don't worry, they'll be getting an earful from me. You just have to be yourself, Hinako. You can't worry about what other people say is normal. That's their normal, not yours. I'll always be looking out for you. I'm your best friend, Rinko. Damn, she a fake friend. She's saying I need to move on. Why do I have to live here of all places? Shu lives all the way on the other side of town, meaning my dream of us walking home together will never come true. I remember how I organized everyone from class to go to Chizuriya together after school. We chatted as we walked, then went our separate ways home. The walk to the store was painfully short. Still, having just a few extra minutes that I could spend with Shu outside of school was all I could have asked for. And why all like Shu for? Guy can't even do anything. Because he smokes, isn't? Oh my god, why is this enemy right in front of me? What the hell is that? There we go. I'm starting to remember their animations. As we get closer to the store, classmates would peel off one by one as they turned to go home. It was never just me and Shu on our own, but I didn't care. But of course, there was always a dirty little cockroach crawling all over Shu. I mean, come on, we're all walking home together. How about having a conversation that everyone else can join in on? Or just go running off to your own little weird space wars world together. And the jealousies are real. He is infatuated. Disgusting. This is so silly. There we go. Got the symbol. Let's get that. What's up here? A whiny ass child, that's what's up here. Oh my god. How long does that last? My sanity. Where am I? How did I end up back over here? What the? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I left the building, but I ended up over here. Okay, I guess. Confusing. Y'all not try to keep sneaking up on me. Wait a minute. I don't know. Whatever. Oh wait, this is a fox symbol, not not. Or let's try it anyways. If it works. That thing. No, I can't even put it here. I'm over here for nothing. Oh my gosh, I keep wasting time. I'm running out of time. Looks like all the enemies come back. So I feel like having weapon durability when all the enemies are gonna come back anyways. I don't know. At least they don't give you too many enemies though. On the bright side. Excuse me. Ooh, we need red right here. I forgot a way to come back. Okay, so when we switch the other side, it takes us to the back. Right? Need red for that. We need this. Green for that one. Oh, there's one on the other side. I didn't realize. Okay. And then this takes me back to the beginning again. That's why it does a little fade out. Okay. I get it now. Come on. Do your thing. I messed up! Grabbing. Ow! Ah! Oh my god. Keep hitting walls. Okay, I didn't realize there's one on both sides. Okay, so if I switch this, we have green now. Blue. So we need red and green. Pulling for. Great. Ugh, I don't have enough. Okay, so that should make it so I can go over here now. Oh my god, can I not dodge that? Woo! Oh my god, I messed up. Bring my sanity. What's the point of being able to dodge that if it just hits me multiple times? Ow. Switch it. Are we coming back right now? Alright. I'm able to switch a green and white. Let's switch it to green. Or I can switch it to white. Oh no, that should be open already. So yeah, let's just... Oh my god, 18. It's kind of worth it. Stamina. This one. Oh. Wasted my Higashi again, but gotta learn the items. Alright. Again. Continuation from last semester. I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibilities, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Shira Rinko. Bullshit. Let's change it. There's gonna be an enemy right there. In continuation from last semester, I'm to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The handwriting turns wild and erratic. I love being class president because I get to look after all these lost causes. Even when I was young, I always enjoyed comparing myself to other inferior kids and basking in my own superiority. When I pretend to care about others, I can please a lot of people. The losers I help, the people around me, and even my parents, and frankly, that makes me happy as well. Right now, I'm in charge of two girls who are the definition of morons. They're both so carefree and empty-headed. Neither of them knows the first thing about fitting in. The only reason they have any friends at all in class is because I'm taking care of them. They fawn over me and tell me that all the time how grateful they are. It feels amazing. I really, truly think that I was born to be class president. Yeah, sounds cool. We got nothing. Always trying to sneak up on me, man. Oh, mother. Kidding me? I actually have to fight this thing. Hello? Ah. Stop living rent free in my head. Get the last one. For writing you a letter out of the blue. I know we could just talk at school, but when I know this is really last minute, but would you mind coming shopping with me? From a boy's perspective. Love you so much. You never. Damn. Damn girl. Supposed to be the one right next. I can happily oblige that. Oh, where am I going? Alright. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Get out of here. Do I even have the thing I need? You can't. Okay. What's the point of having to force yourself to move forward if you can't even go back? Alright, what do I have? Key item. Oh, right. The key I have. Can't see shit, I can still kick your ass. Oh, I have to go back. Once again. Is there no, It get dark suddenly. Now I feel like the settings changed again. I was like too dark. All right. Take it I gotta deal with Shu now. Oh no, Sakuko. Just a note. As Sakugo's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakugo caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed. And she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark, now that she's grown up. I believe the reason for her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. Oh man. That's good to know. Hmm. Hmm. Do it. Do it. I know you want to. And then you do it after. Oh my god. Here. Grab. Is this my locker? Want to get in there? Your soul is mine. Dark as hell in here. It's the theme though. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone's always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. I know the truth. I know that Hinako really thinks what Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one. All while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Okay. You start getting rid of some items though. Yeah, they're fast. Oh, come on. God damn it. Give me so many chances, I'm messing up. Soggies really liked Rabbit. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real-life human friend. I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she'd never ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me, but you know what, Mr. Rabbit? What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No. I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her. Because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Oh, damn. Camping the outside there. What the heck? Can't need to put this thing on. Oh my god, you can... Oh, what? I didn't see that. Ah! Out of stamina. Ow! Ooh. Here. I'm here. Are you kidding me? Me. You can't see. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, blue. You must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do not, those who do shall lift their heads to leave level height as if they were reflections of as custom dictates. With the shading of light show past. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height, as if they were reflections in a as custom dictate. The shading of light shall you condemn the passive. They're all level, right? I didn't even realize she was in the right room. Anyways. Is that an enemy back there? Gotta leave. Never think about my friends again. There not any memory of what has come to be on this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their heart. I'm getting sick and tired of these freaking enemies. That is way too dark, guys. I need to turn the brightness up. Can't even see anything. Enemies are sneaking up on me. Over here. If it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still bad. Definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it. They shooting like me either? Damn. Surrounded by a bunch of haters. Yeah, man. What the hell is that? I'm gonna take it that resembles pregnancy. I don't know. Disgusting. Oh, you killed the baby. Okay, well. Okay. Oh shit, I could've counted. Touch this. Ooh, that was close. I almost missed that one. Oh. Ooh. What was it? Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page is full of drawings. Hinako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. We're back. the way around? He does. Oh, I'll say it after. He's like, anyways. Yes.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろう。
はい。あ、いえ。するべきでした。もっと早く。こんな姿をお見せして。申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。行こう。
Next area. I was gonna say earlier that playing this game, I'm starting to realize that it feels like a better version of Silent Hill Homecoming. And I know to some people that is a very big insult because a lot of people don't like Homecoming, but as someone who actually enjoyed Homecoming, even though I knew it was really bad, like one of the worst Silent Hill games ever, I do like this one so far. It has its moments where you're just like, ugh, it's frustrating. But I don't know, story-wise definitely reminds me more of Homecoming than the other Silent Hills. But if we have to really think about it, Silent Hill 1 and 3 are completely different from like 2, right? And what's interesting is this. Oh, let me wait after this. Oh, you killed them, remember, Rinko? I mean, Rinko. Hinako? You killed them. demons are catching up. Get out of here! God damn, what was that? Big old claw just came out of nowhere. What I was trying to say was, this feels like a homecoming version. Oh my gosh, he just keeps talking. I have to say, she does talk a lot. Trying to keep herself sane. I was trying to say was, like, this feels like a homecoming version. Of course, better than Homecoming, because not as janky as Homecoming. Just a homecoming version of Silent Hill 2, while Homecoming was like Homecoming was like a more combat version of, or I guess you could say a AAA version of 1 and 3, right? Of that storyline. This one feels more like a side story of 2 and 4. I would say a combination of 2 and 4. So far, I don't know how the rest of the story unfolds, but the story feels more akin to 2 and 4. With like, because 1 and 3 didn't actually deal with trauma, really. Like 1 actually like wasn't in his head, like he was actually dealing with the cult. 2 was really the one that was more like, I think that's why that one kind of got more praise, was only because that one kind of left it up to you to decide, right? Like, oh, is this in his head? Is this town actually real? You know, is his wife still alive? Of course, you know, you find out at the end, but like the whole time you're guessing, like, okay, what is going on here, right? And I do think that's where this one kind of fails a little bit, because they kind of make it obvious this is not actually going on really quickly, and it does feel like it's in her head, because a lot of times she addresses those things, right? She goes, oh, I need to move on. Oh, you know what? I need to leave my childhood friends behind. Like, it sounds like it already gives us hints that we're in her mind, rather than like that kind of like, oh, are we in her mind? Is this actually happening kind of thing? So I do think they kind of fell on that point. I don't know if that was their intention, was to make you kind of go like, oh, hey, is she in her mind? Because it really fails on that end. And that's why I do kind of consider it kind of similar to Homecoming, because Homecoming doesn't really have you guess a lot of things. It kind of just tells you like, oh yeah, this is what's going on. And it's like, I think that's where a lot of the more modern Silent Hill games fell, is that they don't give you that feeling of like, oh, what, you know, like, what do you think is really going on here? All right, like, this is, everything's a little strange. But what I can say is that it does have some of those moments in this game. It's just that the main story, I feel like, does fail at delivering that feeling. And I hate to say it, I do think one is because she talks so much. She's always commenting on everything. Which, again, if we're in her head, it makes sense, right? It's like we're listening to her thoughts. But I think that's what, again, strays away from the whole, like, oh, are we in her head? Are we not in her head? Kind of thing. So, it is a mix. What was that? It is kind of a mixed bag kind of thing. Ooh, an axe. I have a lot of heavy weapons. But all that to say that I do think this is still a good game. But I guess that is something that we tend to see with a lot of modern things, is they start to forget what made the original games feel the way they did, I guess. And it sucks because like this game does have some moments where you're like, oh, you know what? Like the whole middle school area, I really like that. That area did feel like the traditional Silent Hill games. Even the other worlds kind of felt like that too. But they just don't feel, how do you say, they feel totally separated, and they use the story to kind of bind them together. Like, oh well, these are totally related because you know, um, we're in her mind and da 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 da, right? While in the earlier games, it was more like you go into the other worlds, and it's seamless in a sense, right? Like you're walking through the apartments in Silent Hill 2. You walk through a door and suddenly, wait, what just happened? Why am I in this other place? This is the apartments, right? And it's like, yeah, this is the apartments, but now it's a twisted version of the apartments, right? While with this one, it's the whole like, oh, I passed out. Oh, I'm awake and now in the other world, and it looks completely different, kind of thing. Or for example, in Silent Hill 2, when you're in the prison and then suddenly you dive into a hole, and now you know like now you're in the labyrinth, which the other worlds in this game are really close to the labyrinth design kind of thing, right? It's just like this hellish landscape, right? Um, but again, like you're transitioning through it physically, right? You're going with the player. But with this one, she's constantly fading in and out of consciousness and then transitioning, right? And again, like if it was like a whole like, oh, we're in the real world and then now we're in her head, right? Like obviously when we go to the other world, we're in her head. Like they make that obvious. But we're in the real world, it still feels like her head. So it's just like, I don't know, the whole thing just feels strange. I do think the transitions kind of fail to capture that seamlessness. It does feel like I mean, and they kind of make you feel that way, right? Like I have separate weapons for the overworld, or when I'm in the foggy town, than when I'm in the other world. I have these weapons that never break, right? So I don't know. There's a lot of weird choices in this game, but I don't think it makes the game bad. I just think it makes it, as people have said, like less Silent Hill. And it's like people have said, like, this game is a good game. It's just a very strange Silent Hill game. But it still has some elements of Silent Hill, for sure. I'm about to fight a bunch of enemies. What am I going to do? And even the enemies are different from this world to the other world. I noticed that in the overworld, the foggy world, they're very like fleshy. They have the flowers, the funeral flowers all over them. I think that's what they're gonna be. They kind of even attack a little different too. While in the other world, they're all mannequins, mannequin-esque. Fight me. Instead of screaming, they leave that stuff everywhere. Oh my god. Oh damn, you can hold that for a long time. That's good on those guys. I like that, I like that. But hey, I mean, the only way they could have jumped the shark more on this game was if they gave her like weapons and just started blasting fools, you know. Now and then I would have been like, all right, well, you know, this is something. But I guess she's a student, right? She's not gonna know how to freaking fire guns. I need to get rid of something so I can use the bandages. Wait, why does this have a little red thing? Use the... I don't have enough room to grab the bandage. Actually, I do want to organize my items from like healing and then other stuff, so that I know which ones are going to heal me and which ones are... So, put the bandages over here with all the other healing items. Okay, goes over. Okay, here we go. I guess the sushi's technically healing item too. But yeah, sorry about the little rant there. I was kind of noticing those things as I was playing. Yeah. Getting items, I don't have room. Suffering from success. There's a save around? Oh yeah, the save is down there. I'm gonna go sacrifice some items so I can get some faith. I like that mechanic though. I like this whole item mechanic. It's really nice. I do like having a limited inventory. It gives you more of a... I think that's where the Silent Hill 2 remake kind of failed a bit. Was not having like a limited inventory. Like giving you... I think that's where like the Resident Evil series really benefited from. Was having that limited inventory and you're just sitting there going like, oh shoot, what should I carry with me? What should I leave behind? Like that does give that whole survival horror feeling to a game, right? Like right now, like just the option, like, should I keep this really good healing item or should I sacrifice it and get faith and so I can upgrade my character later, right? Which I'm definitely gonna do because I feel like the upgrades are gonna help. Also, I can have room. I do wish all items could be treated as offerings, but I understand the cultural relevance behind them. But it would have been cool because then you could make a decision with all your items, right? Like, oh shoot, should I get rid of my toolkits just to get some like, energy? Oh, what if my weapons break? Kind of thing. That would be a very interesting risk versus reward mechanic. But it has enough of that already. So it's fine. Oy, 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 oy. I'm actually really excited to see how they do how they pull off the remake of the first game. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next area. Can I go in here? No, I cannot. Oh wait, I can grab this. Oh, and I can sacrifice this. Yeah, let's go sacrifice this. Running back and forth a lot. So I have more room. Items. The crazy thing is I actually got 2 inventory upgrades. And I'm still running out of space. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Actually, I shouldn't have enough for an upgrade now. Like more stamina would be great. Can't upgrade again until we get more. And I do want to say this too. I know this game does get a bit of like hate, I guess, in a sense. And I want to say that I can kind of see that because the beginning of this game is a little rough, I'm gonna be honest. I can see it deterring a lot of people from finishing it. But it does get a little bit better after. Especially like once you kind of commit to it and learn the mechanics of the combat. Damn, Shu got a nice place. Good. Oh, there's a dead end over there. Might be some items. Yeah. Stuck. damn, Hinako. Fuck her up. Oh. Research notes on Hakokuso. I have learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura Makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of the Hakokuso, an extraordinarily rare herb. Hakokuso is notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medicinal herb is so prized that it has earned itself the title of the flower of the gods. According to folklore, the herb can give one the ability to converse with gods, visit their lands, and even awaken dormant powers. With the manifold divine experiences this herb is rumored to provide, it is no surprise that numerous legends talk of kings journeying to find it under the belief it holds the key to immortality. When ground, its seeds are said to smell of peaches. I think that's because I heard that apparently this game does have connection to the whole what is it because in the original Silent Hill, their connection, the reason they have all these supernatural things happening is because the entire thing was like a native ceremonial area, where they would have like spiritual journeys, and they would kind of achieve that through that flower, right? And I'm guessing it grows here on this town as well. But in the area known as Silent Hill, they grow the flower, which they call the White Dahlia. And it allows you to kind of pretty much have a hallucinogenic experience. That's kind of like their way of conversing with the gods, what they're trying to say. Just like in real life, we tend to say that people who have hallucinogenic experiences are communing with the gods, using mushrooms or any other type of thing. I'm guessing that's happening here too. There's so many items and I can't use any of it. This is so frustrating. Alright. Gosh. Here's what should bust out the Higashi. Gotta walk my ass back all the way. I'm not doing it. Let's just go to Shu's house and yell at him, leaving us behind, but then find out he's not there because he's probably not in our minds anymore because we moved on. And yeah. Then we fight demons, monsters, whatever. But yeah, the whole thing with like the hellish landscape and stuff like that. Apparently, really, I'm gonna find. The reason why a lot of people have these hellish experiences is because a lot of them are unstable emotionally and mentally. And so in a sense, you're creating your own hell because you are not right in the head, I guess, in a sense. Like, you're not level-headed, so your mind kind of betrays you. So it's a very interesting concept. And so, I feel like... But the thing that wasn't really the main focus of the story. The main focus was that also, like, there is a real supernatural element, right? It's not just like, oh yeah, it's all in your head. In a sense, when you partake with that herb, it's supposed to, in a sense, take you to a level, like, you are sent to another level of reality. It's like another plane of reality. And multiple people can exist in that reality, right? Like, they can both exist and not exist in that reality. Do it. Dare you. Oh my god, I'm stuck. So, like, in the case of the cults, the cult all went into the level of that first like hellish level together, and that's why they exist there together. I don't need to find shit. My pipe. Ow. Ow. That's why like more of the modern Silent Hills wouldn't make sense, because it's just like they're just there. They didn't partake in a lot of those kind of like drugs and stuff. Like even with Silent Hill 2, they don't necessarily show James using the drug. But you do find out that his wife was actually using the drug. So who knows, maybe he started taking it because he wanted to feel that, right? Like we can at least make that connection with that one. And so in a sense, he got sent down into that world as well because he used the drug. I use the drugs, I use the drugs. But in this case, I don't know, maybe Hinako, like I don't know the end of the story yet, but maybe Hinako used the drugs after whatever happened to her. So she's just kind of suffering this mental breakdown in this. I don't know. She's handling it pretty well. Like when they're like, "Hey, your friends are assholes," she's like, "Bye, Felicia." She's immediately killed them all. Like, I feel like she didn't really have any hesitation. I just find that funny. I guess I can repair. Let me repair the axe. This. I can use my Yokon, heal myself, and then grab this one. Good, good. What's going on over here? Why is there so many dead bodies? Reminds me of the hikes I used to go on. The view is great, isn't it? I've always wanted to see it with you. You're probably all right if you made it this far. But just to be sure, you're not being followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. Son of a bitch. Need to find another. I feel like there would be an offering around here. This just seems like an area for an offering. Come such a long way. You're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old Monday. Oh. Did not mean to do that. You come such a long way. You're doing so well. You don't need to worry about your silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. What is he, a serial killer? Say. Can't go back. Leave those red pills behind then.
これってお供え物？
Yeah, it is. Ooh, nice. And I got a... Ooh. Oh yeah, excuse me. Oh, right. We gotta go this way. Oh, I didn't save it. Uh-oh. I gotta go. Watch out for those red spots. So this part kind of gives me vibes of Downpour. What are you doing? Run! Got time to be tired. Open the door! Come on! You really think our gate's gonna stop him? Bro, it did. Well. You didn't expect that to work?
ちょっと
Kidding me right now. I should replace that. I'm going the right way. I'm dead. I think I'd gone the wrong way anyways. Go this way. Open this. Oh my god.
神社か。
Over here. Our shrine was over there. No, it was over there.
昔は栄えてたみたい。火事があってからは人が寄りつかないって聞いた。
Yes, save. I bought the drugs. You should just say that every time you pick something up.
これがご神木。
It is said that Gaoka was a hidden village that once served as a refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale is yet to be found. Still, Ebisugaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of the other hidden villages. It is my belief that this tale is true. According to other local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exact revenge upon the Minamoto clan and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. The Taira clan, guys. Kenshi. Anyways, upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It would be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. That's the sword from Kenshi. I didn't know. I guess that's an actual story, right? I don't know enough Japanese history to really. But yeah, that's the sword that Kenshi is trying to get from Johnny Cage. Crazy! Did you know that? Because they mentioned the Taira clan, and that the sword was buried here at the tree that we're at, and that's the sword that Johnny Cage has that Kenshi's trying to get. That's why it's so rare, because it's such a legendary sword. But here they're saying they don't know where the sword's at. It's at Johnny Cage's house. I gotta go get it. But I mean, Pyramid Head would be pretty cool in a Mortal Kombat fight. Bad shape now. Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate's worth 80. Really don't want to get rid of the kudzu tea. I really need to use these first aid kits, but I mean, they're really good. Fully heal me. How much is the kudzu tea worth? It's like 60, right? Or 50? There we go. Grab that. Run. Figure out where I need to go. Up there. I wasn't even supposed to go over here. Hey, free items, you know? Oh, the shrine was here. I'm gonna save up for another, like, that's really the next thing I should get is another, I don't even know what I have right now. Omamori. Focus charging time, deals additional damage when using weapons with high ability. Oh yeah. I'm doing so much damage. Really helpful. Fast. Oh, that's the gate that we came across. Dang, that would have saved us so much time. We could have just crossed through there. And read the sign.
ここに繋がってたんだ。
Pikachu, where the hell are you? Surprisingly, no items around here. Huh. Even an offering? Something? Get rewarded for my exploration, guys. Oh, I already tried that. Hey, where am I supposed to go then? Try the front door and we tried the back door. Oh, in here. Realized that was a door too. Front door keys. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from her poor relationship with her father. In other words, she was suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more often. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs, so I switched her to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she's looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is, that wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear all her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right? And give me all the medicine.
とりあえず家の中で2人を待つか。
This is the back door, right? So
リンコ。
what the hell? I wonder if that's her version of her like pyramid head. Just her form of punishing herself. Oh shit! Drop my controller.
ここから先は大きな苦痛を伴うこと。
いいえ、私は恐れません。
では行こう。ここでは3つの儀式がある。
にふさわしくなるように。
行こうか、ひなこ。
はい。この壁、なんか妙だ。
February 10th. I have received reports that the patients will sometimes make strange sounds and try to get on all fours and crawl around. Housemaids who served the family for many years whisper among themselves, speaking of so-called fox possession. I've scolded them for spreading such unscientific, superstitious rumors. Today I was ordered to keep silent about this matter by the head of the house. The family has denied my request to transport them to a hospital. I wonder if it is out of fear that talk of the supernatural will tarnish the family's reputation. However, I do not expect the patient's conditions to improve with in-home treatment. Realize that I don't have durability, so I should change my Momari. Increase my match stamina. Fight more. I can fight more. I'm trying to find a save, to be honest. Oh, it's right here. Halt the spread of corruption from the mortal world on thy hand, and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. Alrighty, we're gonna stop there. Thanks for watching, appreciate it. And hopefully, by this time, we'll be... Hopefully next time. I don't know. I really don't know how long the game is. I think it's 8 hours, so might need to spend more time playing this. I do notice that I have been, reading a lot and doing stuff, so I'm sure that takes a lot more time, because what? Let me see. I have about 5 hours in the game. So hopefully maybe there's about 2 more days left of this game, and we can move on. But I'll be playing again tomorrow. We'll catch you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.